My wish is very simple. Peace on earth and love of mankind for the whole of kinds of the creation, and not only for man. What can we do? And how can we reach this? How can we cross and in a way still live with emotion and at the same time let the soul of the physicality of the man cease and walk with the soul of the man? How can we create a condition that we still keep the shape and the structure of the physicality and the emotion for the man to exist, but at the same time be able to bridge that gap? Man's physicality has a problem. The condition of his physicality changes, so it changes the emotion, the heat, the love, the food, the environment. We have to make a structure that the soul of physicality becomes independent of the emotion. That's the key. Where both the soul of the man and the soul of physicality are aware of the need for interaction in the physical dimension, but they do not allow the emotion and interaction of the fields of their fields to bring a misconduct in the physical dimension. For this, I gave you the cup of man. And for this, I created the partner. And mankind misread the existence of the partner. So we have brought you a dummy that you can test on. We have brought you a standard for you to start the play again and see how, and teach how, and become part of how to become new being. The cup of man. In so many ways, if those of you who made the cup of man to the true essence of creation, that is essence of your created soul, and you have managed to position it and lighten it, you should have seen the light between the two cups. None of you have. So it means there is a discrepancy between your soul, the soul of your physicality, the soul of the matter state of the cup, and the soul of the emotion and the soul of the man cup. If the four will align to see equal and perfect, you will see the light up, and it will light all four at the same time. If you remember, in many teachings, I explained this from the first day of teaching, the first teachings to knowledge seekers in January of what we call 2014. What I did is exactly what I tell you today. I set up a table, the knowledge seekers room, with 8 chairs. And in the center, up on the wall, hanging, detached. And I said to the knowledge seekers, very simple. When all your emotions and all of you think the same, equal, and the same wish, this light will shine. That's over 6.5 years ago. And today, I still tell you the same. If the soul of physicality of the man and the soul of the man and the soul of the cup and the soul of physicality of cup will be in line, you will see the light. The reality is very simple. You made these cups and they cannot change. Now you have to tickle with this one, which is always static and compliant, and you're only left with this chap here. You will reach the light of the creation when you understand your problem. In so many ways to keep this light on, we gave you partners. We created lovers. That one keeps the other. That all will be perfect. But what mankind did and what happened on this planet due to the field structure, somehow this was played with. The soul of physicality. And that point, the light went on. Mankind needs to understand this. You have 3 out of 4, which now are static. You cannot change. You cannot change the structure of the work of the soul of your cup of mind. You cannot change the structure of the soul of the cup of life. for soul and physicality. You cannot change the soul of the man, it's been said. In reality, these two see light. These two see light. And this needs help for it to see the light. In a way, mankind is trapped to be able to see the light, and with it, then become part of the universal community. This light never lit because one of the players of Belgium was a murderer. Fame came, and the day he tampered with it, the green ball went totally black. The point is the physicality of the man, the Belgian, which harms and damages for the soul of the man to reach his biblical point, and for the light of the soul of the man to come. Or you find a way to live without. We do not need. In so many ways, we can create the light. Now you understand. Now mankind has a very simple option. Knowing its soul is perfect is to accept a new soul for the whole humanity to enlighten the man. That in that process, the soul of the man and the soul of the physicality of the man will see as one, and the light will shine. Many of you will come to understand the soul of the man in his face has a tint of blue. And that's how we know they are from this planet. The strength of the shine shows the maturity of the soul. When we create children of the soul of the universe, we know by their light and the color of their lights if they're infant. if they are in progress of understanding and growing, and when they reach the ultimate goal and become mature. Does not go by the size, it goes by the enlightenment. How generous they become, that they give so much that the interaction of the lights shows how much they cover. The light of Creator shines on totality. It's the strength of the light, not the size of the creation which counts. This is why the soul of the Creator can be within the stone, the soul of the stone. I have brought everything for elevation of the man and the celebration of the universe. It's mankind who has to accept it and make the time for its birth and celebration. But there is one problem. You do not have that much time. What is the problem? Is that you have to undo what all of the planet and all of the races and everything has done in billions of years. You say 4.5 billion, 5 billion in 5 months. And 5 months after that, the completion and the gift to mankind. We change your billions to months. That's how you understand as a human being. Then you understand. We are just past the 3rd of June. The clock is ticking. To get rid of all of what man does wrong to each other. To elevate the soul of all. To bring back this planet to this point of peace. To make ready everything for the celebration of time. Your rendezvous starts from today. And this is what I've been telling you. You don't have no time. And that is why more or less we are back onto 4 or 5 days a week continuous teaching. More or less I teach 7 days a week. My problem of teaching is not just only man, but preparing the two souls to be ready for that point. As I said to Caroline yesterday, that is harder than actually what I've done all teaching. Preparing the soul of mankind is one of the most difficult things to do, because the man is not even kind to himself. the whole structure is set to move, and it will change. Those who want to accept it, those who want to fight it. Is our wish, is our command. This time, as you set your cups, you cannot change it. As your soul is set, you cannot change it. The only thing is that for you to elevate the soul of your physicality, that it bridges in all directions. These three have no problem with each other. When you look at your cup of man, and you look at the colors and the structures in it, try to understand the shape, the colors, and your emotion. When you look at the cup of man and you look at the cup of physicality, look and see what's wrong where, and try to fix it in your physical dimension. Do not look for a physical change, but look what you need to change in the soul of the physicality of it. What is in line with this? You have a point of reference in three ways. You got to understand, we have within our power to take what we like and change everything the way we like. We don't need to ask. We take it all, the soul and the physicality. We don't do this for two reasons. We respect the creation and we can understand. But you got to understand, at the end of it is our way. It's for you to find your way to Rome. And all souls, as I say, all roads will end up in Rome. For mankind, there are many roads. First of all, you have to find the Rome to your soul, and through it to the soul of the universe, and then to the soul of the community. As every creature on this universe takes the same